போருக்குப் பின் 6 வருடங்கள் கடந்து போய்விட்டது. இந்த 6 வருடங்களில் பல்வேறு மாற்றங்களை தமிழ்ச் சமூகம் இலங்கையில் சந்தித்துள்ளது. சில மாற்றங்கள் ஆரோக்கியமானவை, சில மாற்றங்கள் ஆரோக்கியமற்றவை. தமிழ் சமூகம் கட்டியெழுப்பப்படுவதற்காக காவேரி கலாமன்றத்துடன் இணைந்து ஆஸ்திரேலிய நண்பர்களும் எடுக்கும் முயற்சியின் ஒரு பகுதியை உங்கள் காட்சிக்கு படைக்கின்றோம்.
This is a video about new projects supported by KKM and Vanni Hope. The first of these projects is the empowerment of women. This is a project in which KKM and Vanni Hope are working with some 200 war widows and families who have been affected by the war. This is mostly young widows, young war widows, and Vanni Hope and KKM follow a model procedure in which they offer various therapies and reliefs to these families. The first of these is stress relief, and this is an activity which is undertaken through the playing of drama, in which the young war widows may recite their experience and their trauma and try to deal with it with the help of seeing it replayed again in front of them. This is called playback theatre and has been developed particularly by KKM to very good beneficial use. The second activity is that of group therapy, in which the young widows come together and discuss their problems and see if they can help each other. The third is to identify their particular skills and encourage them to use those skills. And in this respect, further training is given also. And the fourth and final therapy which is offered is to promote in particular agriculture by these war widows, particularly for them to understand the use of soil and water, because this is their traditional way in which they have earned their incomes.
இது சின்ன குயில் பாடும் பாடல் அழகே. கடலலை பாய்ந்து வர கலை நிலா வானில் வர, கடலலை பாய்ந்து வர கலை நிலா வானில் வர, கனவெல்லாம் நிறையவே கனவெல்லாம் உடையவே, கனவெல்லாம் நிறையவே கனவெல்லாம் உடையவே, கண்களில் மங்கள காட்சிய கலை அலையை கொட்டிடும் மீன்கள், கண்களில் மங்கள காட்சிய கலை அலையை கொட்டிடும் மீன்கள், சின்ன கொடி பூத்திருக்க சிந்து வழி காத்திருக்க, சின்ன கொடி பூத்திருக்க சிந்து வழி காத்திருக்க, சின்ன குயில் பாடும் பாடல் அழகே, இது சின்ன குயில் பாடும் பாடல் அழகே.
The second project or proposal which KKM supports is that of sports activities. During the war, obviously sports did not take place, and now this is a great challenge because there are no grounds or facilities. In particular, KKM wish to develop cricket, and they want to set up one group in Kilinochie and establish grounds and also a coach to assist in training, and it is their goal and wish and promotion to get the Northern Province and the Tamil young people into the Sri Lankan national team. The third project which KKM and Vanni Hope support is the spiritual and Hindu religion development. There is no Hindu development organisation available, and it is considered by KKM and Vanni Hope that it is most important after the war there should be such a development because of the stress and trauma and the needs of the local community to establish again their peace and morality. This is particularly in view of the problems of drugs and alcohol which have arisen after the war. KKM and Vanni Hope have assisted in building a Hindu temple so that the villagers can participate in daily worship, and both organisations are very keen to develop the moral life of the local community.
சுழி போட்டு நீ நல்லதை தொடங்கிவிடு. பிள்ளையார் சுழி போட்டு நீ நல்லதை தொடங்கிவிடு. வள்ளலார் கணபதியில் நல்லாசியும் அருளும் கிடைத்துவிடும். பிள்ளையார் சுழி போட்டு நீ நல்லதை தொடங்கிவிடு.
The next project which Vanni Hope and KKM support is that of Hope Farm. This small farm was established by the leprosy mission for work among leprosy victims and war-affected community. Its objective through farming is to produce good organic quality plants and also animals. It also attempts to promote home gardens to be given to each family and to encourage them to develop this for themselves, to provide themselves with an income. So on the farm, KKM and Vanni Hope support a newly opened piggery farm, and there are chickens. Also has been established with the help of IMOH America, a fish farm. A further project is for village children's education program. It has been extremely difficult to arrange and organize for children to attend school. These are children from villages, and it has been very difficult to supply them with a meal, with school clothes and books, because they come from extremely poor family. This program supports 5 villages and gives support to parents through, again, the establishment of a home garden to provide nutrition to the children, which in turn will assist in promoting regular school attendance. Both KKM and Vanni Hope supports this project. A further project is the University Scholarship Program. Tamil students have always produced very good academic and educational results despite their difficulties through the war. But they have had no opportunity to enter university because they do not have sufficient financial support in terms of books and rent and IT equipment. So KKM and Vanni Hope have supported 120 university students with a monthly grant of between 8,000 and 10,000 rupees. In this respect, 2 students have now qualified as doctors and are training in Colombo. 2 further students have qualified as accountants, and in 2016 many more will complete their studies and be able to take jobs both in the island and maybe internationally if they so wish. Another program is the Orphan Children program, and in this respect 2 villages have been selected. The understanding is that the children will remain in their homes with grandparents or other relatives, so that they will be given support in their own homes and not taken away and put in a separate home or institution. So the grandparents or relatives will be assisted by all the other programs that are available: the livelihood, the medical programs, education and counselling programs. And at the moment 75 children will benefit from this program. And the final program I want to talk about is for the water and coconut implementation program. This is to support disadvantaged families to start livelihood projects by connecting them with water. Water is extremely important in all of these projects, and they will be given either wells that will be dug, or tube wells, or perhaps irrigation drip system. They will also be given assistance from the agricultural department, and other resources, local resources, can be used. For example, cargills will be used to develop and also to sell the produce. And at the present time, some 200 families are supported by KKM and Vanni Hope, and they will therefore be able to grow their own food and from that receive income.
விவசாயம் என்ற பெயரை நம் வெற்றி கொடியை பறக்கும்